So, Guruji, now you're saying that, does that tell you also that he had two wives, according to the Hindu scriptures? And then they had sons from them.
Lord Brahma had one wife, Saraswati, not biological children. He had mind-born children.
Right.
And his children became the first whom I think the Abrahamic religion called Adam. He had a son called Manu, and Manu is the first man in
equivalent to Adam,
human. Yes,
the Judaic.
yes.
Okay. So you said that now you see Abraham. You had there is I know the little bit I have read in Hinduism, Saraswati, and is it called Parvati, who had two wives and then they had two sons.
Well, Parvati is the wife of Lord Shiva, and Lord Shiva is also found in Judaism. You find Lord Shiva sitting in meditation, and in Judaism there is 7 days of worship. 7 in Hebrew is Shiva, S-I-V-A, and that sitting is called Sheva, S-H-E-V-A. So also in Judaism, the diet that is found in Judaism, I do not have a lot of time, but it is 80% similar to Sanatan Dharma.
Okay. So, this is quite interesting that, and I hope our viewers out there are listening, because this is showing us is that it's time that we each, doesn't matter what religion we follow, we got to understand the other religions and where they're coming from and build on the common ground. And, from a Quranic perspective, Guruji, there's a verse which tells us that Sawai imbainana wa baina, we must call people, because the Hindu scriptures, the Hindu religion has got books, and their books even predate, the Judaic-Christian books. And in Islamic system of things, God sent prophets to every, place on earth, India, China, Africa, Europe, all over. So we accept this point. So it's very important to build these bridges of understanding. And now you talk about Abraham, there is, what you say, there are parallels, and the place, Mesopotamia, the Sumerians, all that is now, making sense that there was this link, with the Brahman and India, and it's all in that area. Isn't it interesting, Guruji, just to move away slightly, that area in this, India and Middle East, they're sort of Iraq, they're all joining each other. They're sort of all neighbors. It's one region. Those days it was like one region. It seems to be very rich in religion and culture and heritage.
Yes, even in when they were doing excavations in Mesopotamia, they found the body of a black woman, and this is the link with Mesopotamia and Africa itself. So if you go deep, you're going to find a lot of interesting truths, and these truths will automatically be responsible for each of us embracing each other. We have unfortunately divided ourselves in terms of race and religion. But going back in time, we will see that this was simply superficial. Inherently, we are from one source, one location, one love.
Now, this is so much in keeping with the Islamic philosophy. If you look at that banner, which this program of that we run, Guruji, many religions run. If you look at our banner, we have what we call the tree of humanity, where you said Manu, as the man, the original man, Adam and Eve, peace be upon him, the tree, the measurement, which doesn't matter which nations or tribes or Abrahamic or Middle Eastern, but we all come from the one origin, one God, original parents. And it's interesting when you're mentioning African, the excavations are finding, African origin in Mesopotamia, because Abraham's second wife, Guruji, according to Islamic tradition, was from Africa. When he married his second wife, Hagar, she was from Egypt, which is now, it links to Africa now.
Yes.
So you are right. There's links.
And these Chaldees or Chaldean.
Yes.
This entire tribe left Mesopotamia and settled in Egypt. Hence, the language similarity also Sanskrit and Egyptian. So it's unraveling in such a beautiful way. I'm sure the Supreme Lord is actually in a state of bliss that both you and I are responsible for bringing this to our two respective religions, showing that everything is interconnected, because the Supreme Lord and his creation has to be interconnected.
Well, Guruji, I wish we had more time, and not in this program, but we're definitely going to make time in other programs. This is not your first appearance, and it's not going to be your last appearance. We got lots to discover, and even out of this program, I want the viewers to know, Guruji, we're working on interfaith programs, building the bridges of understanding between the various faiths. So I think quite interesting, Guruji. We thank you for your time, sacrificing your time and making this effort, because you, from the ashram that you come from, you believe in oneness. You are very strong in this oneness of Creator and the oneness of humanity. As your concluding remarks, I want you to give.
I want to thank you for affording me this opportunity. My oneness cannot permeate the universe unless I get opportunities from platforms like yours and from like-minded brothers and sisters in the Muslim community. Thank you for having me.
Well, thank you very much, Guruji. We will definitely touch base with you again on this program. But off the program, we are working on other projects. God bless you too, and good having you on the program.
Thank you.